welcome to another Catia V5 video tutorial. Today another Userwish. I will go for a multi-body model, so let's insert some bodies. If you work with more than one body, you should use names for them. So I will change the name to, let's call this base, call this one the twisted part, and this one the hold. Okay, I need some reference elements, so I will insert some geometrical sets. Reference elements. I will need some curves. And some surfaces. And maybe I need some base, another body, and call this sub base element. Let's change the order of the children's and move the sub base a little bit up. Okay, let's take a look at the reference elements. We need a point at y106, set 24. Okay, and then I will need a line with an angle normal to a curve. The curve should be this axis, the support should be that plane, so the line will be parallel to that plane. The point will be this one, and the angle should be 3 degrees. And I make it mirrored extend and make it, let's take a look, it should be 28 divided by 2. Okay. I will also need another plane, which is normal to curve, normal to this curve through that point, and okay. And another plane with an offset, which might be 91. And let's take a look, another one, maybe 20. I will change it accordingly if necessary. Okay. Let's start with a sketch, a positioned one, and go for the base. On this plane, swap, reverse, okay, hide as usual the yellow projected elements. I need a circle, radius 15. Or diameter 30, and make it coincident to this axis and to that axis. Okay. Let's make an extrude block, make it 15 high, and draft it. Draft the side and make this the neutral element, make it the right direction and give it 5 degrees. Yeah, that's the neutral element and not the axis system. Okay. Yes. And then the sub base should be something like that. Another sketch. Hide these elements. I need a rectangle, and I don't want the H and V's, so as usual I delete them. Like this. 30. Make it symmetric and coincident, and this one coincident to the plane. Make another extrude. Make it 15, that's okay. And give it a draft. That's one side to draft, that's the other one. Neutral element is this one at the top. Direction is correct and okay. And then I have to use another sketch. Yes. And this should be something like that. Make it a distance, say 5. This one rests right here, coincident, and give it an angle, maybe 40, and give it a length. This might be 10 or even 15. Yeah. Now let's make a pocket. Make it up to last in both directions. Okay, looks like this. Okay, now let's go for the hold element. Define a work object, make a sketch on that plane. Okay, hide as usual these elements. Then I need a circle with a radius 7. Make it coincident to the point. And then I want to have some lines. I need some lines. One here and one like this. Make it a distance. That should be about 10. This point should rest in this plane. That one as well. This should be tangent. There should be a distance. Maybe 15, doesn't matter. And maybe an angle. And length. Okay, then I need a line to close this profile right here, and let's trim it. This one, that one, and this small one here. Okay. And I might need a length right here, make it, let's say 15. So now I want to make a block by extrusion, make it mirrored, and make it 26. Yeah, 26 divided by 2 is 13. Yes, something like that. Okay. Then I need some curves. I will change to generative shape design and will extract some curves. So double click on extract. Yeah, something was selected, but doesn't matter. I need this edge, that edge, this one, that one, and this one, that one, that one, and last this one. Okay. So I want to use blends, because if I use blends I can be more precise about the boundaries of these surfaces. So I go for blend. Where is it? There it is. And I want to blend this extract to that one. Give it support. This is support. Second support is this face. Make a preview. And now I can change the tension of these elements. I can lower this one, or so see, you can twist the curves. Okay. If you lower the value, you see, that's the point in using blends. Okay, another one. from this extract to that one and make a preview. Yes, give it respecting support. Preview looks like this, and I could make this tension a little bit more intense. That's the first one. Or let's reduce this one. Yeah, that's okay. Now I want to use multi-section surface, and from this extract to that extract, and give it support. The first support is this one, the second support is this one, and give it a guide, first guide, second guide, and okay. Move over here. Same procedure. This section that faces the support, this one and that support, change the direction, give it two guides, 1, 2, so I missed this one, and okay, looks nice. And if I make this one a little bit smaller, let's say 12, yeah, and if I change the angle of this one, then it would be more pronounced, the twist, you see, it gets more twisted, so I will undo it. Yeah, that looks nice. So let's go to the twisted one, define a work object, and I want to close these surfaces, so I have to join them at first. So I want to join 1, 2, 3, 4 faces, okay, and then I want to close it here. So let's go back to part design and use close surface. That's possible because both boundaries are in a plane. So I can close this one and okay. And I can hide show this one, it looks like this. That's okay. So now let's detail the twisted part a little bit. So I will hide. It's always useful if you have bodies. You can hide and show them separately. Okay. I want to go for shell. Let's take a look. There it is. And remove this one. Let's say 2 millimeters thickness, and use these two with other thicknesses. So I check this one with, let's say, don't know, let's say 10 for example, and I want another one, this one as well, let's say with 5. You can change it afterwards without any problems. So, okay. Then I want to use sweeps to get those stiffeners inside. Therefore I need some elements. Let's show the blends. And I want to have a line from here about there. Well, let's go do it on this side, yeah. Therefore I need a point first. So I go to point, on curve, use this edge and make it the middle point. And then I draw a line from this point here, point from this point, yes, to that point, and make as support the blend. Okay, and the same on the other side, point, point, and as support this one, and okay. Now I got the two lines. I want to do two sweeps, so I go to surfaces, change to generative shape design, and want to use a sweep with a line and a reference surface like this. First guide curve would be that, reference surface the blend, the angle should be 90 degrees, yes, and make it 10 in both directions. Preview, looks nice. Same with the other line. Same reference surface, 90 degrees, 10, 10, and okay. Now let's change back to my twisted body and the part design and thicken the surfaces with 1 millimeter in both directions, and again. Okay, now I have to split it. Use the saw with this blend here, turn the direction, okay, and again with that blend, okay. Now I could hide those blends and the sweeps. Oh, that looks pretty good. Let's show all bodies. Okay. Then I want to change this part. That's the hold part. Define a work object, and I will draw another sketch on that plane. Rectangle should do the job. Don't forget to delete these references. Give it dimension. Make this coincident. Another dimension. And I need an angle and another dimension. cut something, go for pocket, make it up to last in one direction, and make it minus, for example, 10 in the other direction. So you can remove this, do the same on the other side, or just mirror this element, yep, on the plane. It looks like this. Again, I will try to change the angle of this line and see what happens. Let's say 10, and everything gets more twisted. See? Yeah, looks good. What's missing right now? Yeah, I could give this one, let's say 10, and take a look how it looks. Not quite right. Make it 15. Yeah. Let's check this sketch. That's the second one. Make the 10. Yeah. And move this back a little bit. Let's set to 10. Yeah. And change the shell part a little bit. This one to, let's say, 1. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. And I want to remove right here something more. So I go again to the holds, and I want to use the same sketch again. This one, so I copy it in this case, insert it, and do another pocket. But this one should be different, so I will make it say 25, and altogether 55. Okay, something is missing. Yes, should be aligned somehow. Like this, or parallel to that plane, doesn't matter. By the way, hide these elements if possible. Yep. Okay, let's check it out. Let's make this 20. Okay, that's nice. And make up another pocket. Make it symmetric. Make it, let's say 5, like this. Yeah. But it should go inside. So I have to do this pocket after assembling it. Yeah, so I will remove the pocket, but I will keep the sketch and put the sketch somewhere else, maybe into the part body. Okay, so one thing I should consider is this face is probably not as plain and smooth as it appears, so I might have to split this body and this body with the blend. So let's check it out. Let's show the blend. That's this one, and you see it's a slight, it might be a small edge, and I have to cut this one with that blend. So let's go to my base and split. Where is it? There you go. Split with that blend, and that's the direction, and it's okay. There was a small surface. Okay. So this concludes part 1 of the twisted part. In the second part I will show you all the fillets, and hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Bye bye.